Hello, my name is Marcello. Welcome to the Source Audio Video Design Group's YouTube channel. Today we will look at the brand new Phantom digital analog converter cable from our friends at WOO Audio. This video will primarily discuss the innovative design, build quality, the use case for the product, and how it sounds. In addition, WOO Audio has also sent out the WA8 Eclipse Tube Amplifier and DAC, so stay tuned for that video coming soon. So let's get down to business and discuss what the Phantom DAC cable is all about. Made in New York, the Phantom DAC cable includes a premium WOO Audio elevation audio cable that attaches to a small housing about the size of a flash drive with a MOSFET output stage, 16 ohm ultra low output impedance, an audiophile grade Sabre DAC capable of lossless audio up to 24-bit 384 kHz PCM and DSD 128.56. It is also capable of rendering MQA files. According to WOO Audio, the Phantom DAC cable has an FR of 20 Hz to 20 kHz with maximum volts out of 1.7 volts for the unbalanced cable version and 3.4 volts for the balanced cable version. Distortion measures at 0.007% with a signal-to-noise ratio of 101 dB. Using the more robust USB-A male connection, which can be easily connected to an Apple Lightning camera adapter for use with iPhones, or to the supplied USB-C adapter for use with DAPs, Android phones, the iPad Pro, tablets, laptops, and MacBooks. For desktop computers, you can plug in directly via the Phantom DAC cable to the USB-A port on your Mac Mini, PC, or Mac Studio. Despite what some people may think, USB-A is far from dead and is still used and preferred by many for its durability, much like full-size HDMI versus the fragile and breakable mini HDMI connections on video cameras. So whether you prefer the balanced XLR Phantom DAC cable or the unbalanced RCA version, once it's connected to your digital source, it can easily be connected to your headphone amp, active speaker monitors, or a speaker amp. The Phantom DAC also works great with your favorite bedside headphone amplifier on your nightstand and your phone or tablet, eliminating an entire component, especially where space is limited. The entire setup is plug and play, simplifying the digital to analog conversion process without adding another component to your desktop, bedroom nightstand, or audio rack, and no need to purchase an additional cable. This is a great approach for listeners or significant others of us audio enthusiasts who want less clutter. The status and sample rate LED light on the DAC housing will flash green for CD quality, amber for high res, and yellow for MQA. For all you Roon lovers out there like me, it works with no issues, and you can easily open up Roon or Roon Arc if you're on your phone and check out the lossless signal path, which I did, jamming out to lots of different file types, including DSD, MQA, and FLAC. According to WOO Audio, the advanced USB controller is optimized for plug and play and bus powered and can connect to any smartphone or computer and is always ready to go with no need for audio drivers to be installed, no buttons you need to fuss with, or settings that need to be set up for it to work correctly. We will likely see the Phantom DAC cable being implemented by audio companies traveling from different countries and states to audio shows that are limited in space and looking for a lightweight DAC that is easy to pack and sounds good for their listening booths. I also think the Phantom DAC cable, once you become familiar with its sound and your current audio kit, is an excellent way for you to test new audio equipment you are considering purchasing at your favorite hi-fi dealer by bringing the Phantom DAC cable along with you and pairing it with potential amplifiers and the headphones or speakers you are considering buying. The Phantom DAC cable comes standard in 1 meter length at the time of filming this video for $399, 2 meters for $449, or 3 meters for $499, and includes a 3-year warranty, hard case, and a USB-C to USB-A adapter. There is no additional charge for balanced XLR, so pick the best connection and length for you. This video was super fun for me to make, especially from a listening perspective, as I have different amps and listening stations all over the house. All I had to do was take the Phantom DAC cable terminated in RCA with me into my office, plug it into my MacBook Pro, and output into my Cord Annie amplifier, which allowed me to listen to multiple headphones in the office or my KEF LS50 Meta speakers. In my main listening room, I kicked back in my stressless chair next to the Macintosh MHA200 tube amplifier and plugged in via XLR and streamed Qobuz and Tidal off my iPhone with Roon Arc paired up with the Meze Elite headphones, which was one of my favorite audio systems I listened to with the Phantom DAC cable, especially when compared to some of my more analytical sounding DACs in the house. I also utilized the Phantom DAC cable outputting from my iPad Pro into my Meze X3 integrated speaker amplifier, which power my Sonus Fabre Olympica Nova 5 speakers, to get a different flavor from the Meze X3's internal DAC. I also listened to the Phantom DAC cable with the Audio Research i50 integrated tube amplifier. When I wanted to listen to headphones in my bedroom and search through Roon, reading about new music, going into music discovery mode on my iPad, it was a breeze to plug into the iPad Pro via my USB-C adapter and have the Phantom DAC cable connected into the balanced inputs on my bedside amp, the OG iFi Pro iCam. So let's talk briefly about how the Phantom DAC cable sounds. Detailed, dynamic, fast, and accurate are the words that come to mind. If you are familiar with modern, well-implemented saber chips, not the saber chips of old, then you may be familiar with how the Phantom DAC cable presents sound. I say modern saber chips because the sound and the implementation of modern saber chips are far more musical and enjoyable than the saber chips of old that were only sometimes implemented well, leading to glare and sharper presentations. I can think back to a saber DAC I purchased early in my headphone audio journey that sounded like someone was shooting daggers into my ears with glare that was not enjoyable to hear. I did not find any of that harsh quality of sound with a well-implemented Phantom DAC cable, and I found its sound very enjoyable, allowing for good speed, imaging, dynamics, and detail in the music without ever sounding bright or harsh. I find the cord DACs I have in the house to sound the most analytical, presenting the most detail and the most enveloping soundstage of all the DACs I have, which range from 3-cord DACs, a couple of Sabre chips, a Texas Instrument chip, and an AKM chip. Remember that all those units are more expensive than the Phantom DAC cable and have integrated headphone amplifiers or speaker amplifiers as part of their build. So from a comparison standpoint, the Phantom DAC cable is unique from anything else I have to compare it to. In speaking with the team at Woo Audio, they shared with me the implementation of the DAC chip inside the Phantom DAC cable is similar to the implementation of the WA7 Firefly's headphone amplifier DAC. So if you're familiar with the sound of the DAC in that product, you may hear some similarities to the Phantom DAC cable. The Phantom DAC cable is versatile in both its use as well as in its sound, making the system matching process easier than a highly analytical DAC or a super warm, slower sounding DAC, making its overall sound one that will likely be enjoyable when paired with many amplifiers, headphone amplifiers, and powered speakers. So as always, it will come down to your preferences, and I encourage you to visit your local Woo dealer and give the Phantom DAC cable a listen with your amplifier, headphones, and or speakers you plan on having in your system to formulate your impressions, as we all hear a bit differently and differ on what we value or prefer in sound quality. We will have the Phantom DAC cable available to demo in our 10,000 square foot showroom to pair with numerous amplifiers, headphones, and speakers, so if you are in SoCal, we would love to see you stop by and hang out with us and have a listening party. The Phantom DAC cable is available for sale in the video description links below if you can't make it to the store. If you are interested in trading up your old headphones or other gently used audio gear for a new set of headphones, check out the links in the video description to our trade-up program, and don't forget, we will price match other authorized dealers. We have some cool videos coming this year with new product announcements, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay in the know. From $150 earphones to multi-million-dollar home audio, cinema, and automation systems, TSAV is a hi-fi enthusiast paradise for building the system of your dreams. In the description below, I will link to our website and more info on the Phantom DAC cable and other products discussed during this video. So let's start the conversations in the video comments on what you think of the design of the Phantom DAC cable. Do you have an area in your home or office it would be perfect for? While you are there, smash that like button for us. Until next time, friends, remember, let the music be your guide.